The highly anticipated trial concerning the murder of rapper Young Dolph commenced on September 23 in Shelby County, Memphis, igniting renewed public interest and media attention. During the opening statements, Assistant District Attorney Paul Hagerman made a significant reference to the late Big Jook, the brother of fellow rapper Gotti. Big Jook, who tragically passed away in January of this year, is alleged to have orchestrated a $100,000 hit on Young Dolph, adding a layer of complexity and intrigue to the case. For context, the charges in this case extend to Hernandez Govan, Justin Johnson, and Cornelius Smith Jr., who have all been indicted for first-degree murder. Originally, these individuals were slated to stand trial together, but the proceedings took an unexpected turn in court on this opening day. The dynamics of the trial appear to be shifting as the prosecution outlines the details of the case against each defendant. In a notable development during a previous hearing in May, Govan was released from jail after posting a $90,000 bond and was placed under house arrest. Alongside the serious charge of first-degree murder, he faces additional charges of attempted murder and conspiracy, which further complicate his legal standing. Prosecution strategy appears to hinge on establishing connections among the defendants and highlighting the alleged motivations behind the crime. Adding to the legal complexities, Jamarcus Johnson, another key figure in this case, accepted a plea deal in October 2023. His agreement to testify against the other defendants was significant, as it included a guilty plea to 3 counts of accessory after the fact. His sentence could range from 6 to 12 years in prison, contingent upon the details he provides during the trial. Johnson's testimony may prove crucial in illuminating the events surrounding Young Dolph's tragic death and the alleged conspiracy behind it. As the trial unfolds, all eyes will be on the courtroom, where emotions run high and the stakes are substantial. Case is not only about the pursuit of justice for Young Dolph, but also about the intricate web of relationships and motives that led to such a shocking crime in the music industry. The legal proceedings will undoubtedly reveal more details, shedding light on a story that has captured the attention of fans and the public alike. Cornelius Smith Jr. has made a significant pivot in his legal strategy, mirroring the moves of his co-defendant in this high-profile case. Facing serious additional charges, including unlawful carrying and possession of a firearm, as well as theft of property, Smith made the decision to cooperate with prosecutors by agreeing to testify against Jamarcus Johnson. This major development was unveiled during the opening statements by the prosecution, reported by ABC 24, highlighting the shifting dynamics among the defendants as they navigate their legal battles. However, the situation is far from straightforward. County District Attorney Steve Mulroy revealed that Smith has chosen to remain silent regarding Hernandez Govan, another defendant in this case. This refusal to comment on Govan adds an air of mystery to the proceedings and suggests potential divisions among the accused, each perhaps strategizing to minimize their own legal repercussions while implicating others. The eventual fate of Smith Jr. and Govan is yet to be determined, as it will hinge on the outcomes of their respective trials or any plea agreements they might pursue, according to ABC 24. In a further twist, the prosecution has also implicated another individual in connection with the murder of Young Dolph. During his opening statement, Assistant District Attorney Paul Hagerman made a startling accusation against Big Jook, the deceased brother of rapper Gotti. Hagerman alleged that Big Jook played a pivotal role as the mastermind behind the plot to kill Dolph. The backdrop to this allegation is the rumored ongoing feud between Gotti and Dolph, which has long been a topic of speculation within the hip-hop community. On the very first day of the trial, Hagerman boldly claimed that Big Jook allegedly placed a $100,000 hit on Young Dolph, framing it as a desperate attempt to end the escalating conflict between the two rappers. This revelation adds another layer of complexity to the case, suggesting that the motivations behind the murder were deeply rooted in personal and professional rivalries that have long plagued the Memphis rap scene. The implications of these accusations will likely reverberate throughout the trial, influencing the testimonies of witnesses and shaping the strategies employed by the defense. As the proceedings continue, the courtroom will undoubtedly be filled with tension as the various defendants grapple with the repercussions of their choices. With alliances shifting and new revelations emerging, the case promises to be a compelling exploration of loyalty, betrayal, and the often dangerous intersections of fame and rivalry within the music industry. All eyes will be on the courtroom as the story unfolds, revealing the intricate details of a tragedy that has left a profound impact on the community and the wider hip-hop world. Despite being implicated as a suspect in the murder plot of young Dolph, Big Jook will not be able to testify in court regarding the case. Tragically, he lost his life on January 13th in a shooting incident that occurred near a restaurant in Memphis. At the time, he was reportedly in the area to attend his uncle's funeral, and he ultimately succumbed to his injuries at the scene, adding a layer of sorrow to an already tumultuous situation. His death has left many questions unanswered, particularly regarding the extent of his involvement in the alleged conspiracy surrounding Dolph's murder. As the trial progressed, Cornelius Smith Jr. took the stand and made significant claims regarding Big Jook's involvement in the murder of young Dolph. During his testimony, Smith revealed that after the murder occurred, he and his co-defendant Justin Johnson felt the need to FaceTime Jook to confirm that the act had indeed taken place. This testimony underscores the gravity of the situation and the immediate aftermath of the tragic event, illustrating the level of coordination and communication among those allegedly involved. Smith went on to state that although he had never personally met young Dolph, the connection between him and Jook was significant enough for the latter to allegedly promise to get up with them following the killing. This statement raises questions about the relationships and understandings among the individuals implicated in this case, suggesting a network of cooperation, even in the grim context of orchestrating a murder. Furthermore, Smith disclosed that he was set to receive a substantial sum of $40,000 for his involvement in the hit. This revelation not only highlights the financial motivations that can drive such heinous actions but also paints a stark picture of the lengths to which individuals will go for monetary gain, even at the expense of human life. Prospect of a lucrative payout for a murder plot adds a disturbing layer to the proceedings and challenges the courtroom to grapple with the moral and ethical implications of such decisions. As Smith's testimony unfolds, it becomes increasingly clear that the trial will delve deeply into the complexities of loyalty, betrayal, and the harsh realities of life within the rap community. Courtroom is set to serve as a stage for uncovering the tangled web of relationships that led to young Dolph's tragic demise, illuminating the darker side of fame and the dangerous intersections that can arise from personal rivalries and financial incentives. Each piece of testimony will contribute to a larger narrative that not only seeks justice for young Dolph but also aims to provide insight into the circumstances that can lead individuals down a path of violence and crime. As the trial continues, the anticipation of new revelations looms large, leaving many to ponder the broader implications of this tragic story on the community and the music industry as a whole.